And we're live. We are. What are you doing?
Are we live?
You frozen?
Are you ready?
Can't handle the camera?
Are we recording?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
I'm looking down and seeing my ugly grill on the.
Hey, at least you don't have any more facial hair.
I should have kept the
That was
mustache,
starting to
dude.
scare me.
I should have kept it.
You were chewing on your mustache. You had
Tasted
all
good.
kinds of stuff in it. It
Yeah.
was starting to frighten me. Pointless Sports Opinions.
Bingo.
We're back. Back in the old Jeffco after a nice weekend in Chicago. Oh my God. Are you all right over
Yeah.
there, Shaggy? Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Twitch TV, Spotify, and PSO Sports 1 on Twitter and Instagram. Chase, what are we talking about today?
The NBA.
We're talking about everything today, but right now we're talking about the NBA. And we'll lead it off with the game we witnessed
Saw it.
with our own 6 eyes. Yes.
Yeah, 6 eyes.
2 and 2.
9.
And then
9 eyes.
Luke's over there too.
9 eyes, including our brown eyes.
Oh, man. Is that a shot?
Less than 2 minutes
Is that
in,
a shot?
and we've already had a brown eye. What?
He's just being stupid. Go on.
A shot? Am I supposed to give you a shot? What is this?
No, we got any?
No, I mean
Oh, I thought you
like a
meant
smack in the head
alcohol.
shot.
All right. But yeah, we saw this game. It was pretty fun. Great.
Yeah, it was an awesome game for us.
Yeah,
For Bulls fans, not so much.
I'd cry.
So we went to the Celtics-Bulls game this weekend. Celtics won by 56 points. It was tied for the biggest road win in NBA history. I don't know. What can you say about this? It sent the Bulls into dysfunction.
I really like what the Celtics are doing with this. You can't have all stars out on the court on the one time.
Yeah.
I like that. You know, because then everybody performs.
Had to be done.
Yeah, it's genius. President Brad, we knew he was going to figure it out eventually.
It took him a little long. I think what he was trying to do is he was trying to get the 5 main guys to play well together.
Yeah.
And that just wasn't happening. And then you're sitting at 10 and 10, and you're like, oh my God, we need to change something. We need to do something. So he's platooning the stars. Jaylen Brown's coming off the bench. He might go back into the starting lineup. I don't really know. I don't think he should, but I think he's just coming off the bench right now because he's coming back from injury. But he's been playing really well, and he was not playing well before he got hurt. So
Yeah.
he might stay on the bench. And Hayward's been coming off the bench, and
He's been doing really good off the bench.
Yeah, Hayward's been good. They've been starting Kyrie, Tatum, Smart, Morris, and Horford. Is that 5?
Sounds like it.
All right, fine. They've been starting those guys, and then they get their minutes. Bring in the other guys. They get their minutes. So they're not all fighting for touches while they're all on the court together. And it's really helped Terry Rozier, too, because he needs...
He didn't really have a role.
Yeah, whenever he's on the court with those guys, he's just invisible. So
Yeah.
it really helps him. In this game, Al Horford did not play. He tested his knee pre-game. We actually saw him running around doing drills pre-game. He did not play. Who else was out? Tice started. I guess Robert Williams was with the G League. We didn't see any of him.
Yeah.
So they basically went into the game, if you consider Tice a center, with one center. And they were playing Tice, Semi Ojeleye, those guys at Gershon, at center. It was a great win. The Celtics looked fantastic.
Yeah, they looked really good.
It looked like 2K on rookie. Like they were just taking care of business. Everybody was contributing. Tice had 20 something and 10. He was great. Don't ask me how, because he's not the tallest guy on the court by any means.
No.
He almost dominated.
He had a lot of wide open shots, though.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of wide open shots.
But he also had a lot of rebounds, right at the rim.
Yeah, hustle plays.
And he caught some
which
lobs,
is
too.
what that whole bench of the Celtics is. It's all hustle, and that's why they've been doing good. Because the hustle players are actually playing more.
Mm-hmm. I rewatched the game last night. Well, not the game. I rewatched the Celtics offensive highlights, and the reserves were amazing.
Yeah.
Like Semi Ojeleye, he looked better than he ever has. Brad Wanamaker, in the 10 minutes he played, he looked good.
He had a dunk in there, yeah, pretty good.
He had like
sequence.
6 quick points. And I kind of want to see a little more of him. Maybe he's a little hidden gem that they could trade or something.
Maybe.
But yeah, he looks solid. He seems like he's smart. He knows what to do. He doesn't overstep his boundaries. He kept taking it to the rim, and he's got a quick release too. But
Very quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
The Celtics bench looked awesome. Their whole team looked awesome. Kyrie looked great. Tatum scored like 7 points in a row in the first quarter. I wish they would have kept letting him go
Yeah.
and put on a show and for all the St. Louis fans. We saw his parents there. It was cool. It was a cool experience being 2 rows.
You got to touch the president.
Oh yeah, I touched the president.
I got to touch Kyrie.
The president.
He gave me a whiff. He didn't want anything to do with me.
Who? The
The
president?
president.
Oh,
He's
he
like
was
that
focused,
5'8"
man.
white kid. I don't want to touch him. He looks weird. He doesn't know how to shave.
He was focused, man. But yeah, high-fived all the players. Me and Chase were along with the little kids, like trying to get high fives. Like, hey,
Oh,
hey,
10
guys.
times out of 10.
Yeah.
I was pushing the little kids on the floor for it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Giving them the 2-finger salute, telling them to get out of the way.
Right. But on the other side, the Bulls, they were booed
Holy
off the
shit.
court. Yeah.
Holy shit.
To sum it up, they were booed off the court. They literally,
Wide open shots, everything. They couldn't hit anything.
it was 17-0 at one point. It got to like 20-something to 4. It was bad.
I was just in awe by how big Jabari Parker actually is in person and how little he actually does on the court.
That's what I said. Yeah. Why does he not post up?
Why does he not do anything?
Jabari Parker is bigger than everyone on the Celtics team.
Every single
at this
one.
current moment. Like, he might not be bigger than Al Horford, but he was not playing last night.
No.
Jabari Parker could post up any person on the Celtics.
He just didn't do
And
anything.
he just doesn't. And you know he could be a playmaker out of the post. He
Yeah.
could pass out of the post. He could hit turnaround jumpers, hook shots. I don't know why they don't have him post up. He's a big dude. He's a thick guy.
He's huge.
Yeah. They were largely horrible last night. Or not last night, against the Celtics.
Did you see that ESPN article that came out about how the Celtics are still pursuing Anthony Davis?
Yeah, I mean, that's
And
going to
even though they're not shipping him,
Well,
pursuing.
di-
I don't understand what you'd give up for him.
anything?
Anything?
Not anything.
What's the limits?
I
Yeah.
don't think they would give up.
Because you know they're going to ask for Tatum.
Yeah, I don't think they would give up Kyrie or Tatum. I think they'd give them anything
Everybody else. I feel like that'd be a good trade.
Well, I think they would want Tatum.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
I don't think they're doing it without getting Tatum. But I don't think he's getting traded this year. But yeah, they definitely are going to open up the war chest whenever that time comes. I promise you they will. They're going to have another top 10 pick this year. So,
Yeah.
like, literally the assets are still pouring in. But yeah, on the Bulls side, they went into a tailspin. They got booed off the court, like I said. They had apparently they had a group text going that said that was deciding whether or not they were going to show up to practice the next day.
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
It's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
You know what happens when me and Luka would be in Little League and we lose by 20 runs?
You cry your eyes out,
Well, after
kick
that,
each other in the balls.
too,
It's your
We-
fault.
we'd have to practice. We'd go out and practice. You know, we'd cry during practice, but we'd practice. You're supposed. That's whenever you figure everything out. Like, hey, we got our ass kicked. All right, we got to go to practice. Got to hit the gym. Got to make more shots. Jabari, actually do something. You big hunk of shit.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things you need to figure out, and you figure it out in practice. You don't try to do it in game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get it that your team sucks ass, but you can still try.
Yeah, they were humiliated, which is the only kind of thing that can spark something stupid like that. But then the reports were updated. They were saying they had a players-only meeting. Whatever they talked about apparently got accomplished. Stuff accomplished with the coaching staff and the front office. They said they were very receptive. But then the players went to the NBA. This came out today.
Oh.
We're recording this on a Monday. The players went to the NBA and complained about their coach. They said Jim Boylan he's conditioning them too hard. They are not getting days off that they should have days off. Like they didn't get a day off before or after the back-to-back, which normally you
you're
would.
supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah. So I agree from a standpoint of, yeah, they're practicing too much, but you cannot behave like this.
No, this is the NBA.
Yeah, you have to address that with them. Like, don't go like complain to their boss and like,
Yeah.
don't. It's just ridiculous. Like
They're
show up
running
and do
us
your-
too hard.
Yeah, exactly. It
Like,
just
come
sounds
on.
pathetic.
You look like a bitch.
It sounds pathetic, and I don't know. They are in complete shambles, which sucks because I actually like some of their young talent,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Tank for Zion.
And the thing is, the night before the Celtics game, they had a big win against the Thunder.
Yeah.
Paul George missed a wide open game-winning 3, but they still won the game. Lowry Markkanen hit a runner coming down the lane. Like it was a nice win. And then they get embarrassed the night after, and then they all of a sudden want to quit. It just shows the youth of that team, and it shows the bad mindset.
This generation, man, not the same.
The vets aren't doing much there. But Celtics have won 5 in a row. They're starting to figure it out, starting to platoon the guys like we
Thank
said.
God.
Yeah, they looked especially dominant. We saw it in person. It was really cool. Anything else about that game?
No, I just had a great time.
Yeah.
United Center's beautiful. If you ever been there, go see that. That stadium's great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's the only one we've ever been to. So.
Yeah, true. So I don't have much to compare it to.
But yeah, it was a good time. So the Lakers are trying to acquire Trevor Ariza. They want a 3-way deal that would give Phoenix a playmaking guard and a draft asset, and they would move KCP to a third team, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Is that a good move for the Lakers? Should they try and get Trevor Ariza?
They should try to do something. There's nothing wrong with extra shooters, and they lack that. They don't have very many spot-up guys.
I think it's the worst, or they're getting more because of his defense.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah,
defense.
they got a lot. Yeah, well, they need a 3-and-D guy.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Ariza's that. Look at the spark he provided for the Rockets last season. And then I don't even know why he signed with the Suns. Just for the hell of it, yeah. Just for money.
He got paid a lot.
But yeah, I mean, I'd go for it. You need something to spark that team a little bit, Have one dude that at least goes out there and you can put him on their best guy,
Yeah, he's going to have to guard their best guy because, LeBron doesn't do that anymore. But they're 16-10 right now, so they're actually playing very well.
Yeah, they've been on a pretty good stint as of late.
Yeah, they're
in the
figuring
top
it out.
10 on the power rankings now.
They're figuring it out. I don't know. I just think it's funny we're all doubting LeBron again.
I'm not doubting LeBron.
A lot of people are. A lot of people think, well, where do you think they're going to finish?
Top 5, 5th,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
5th
Like,
or 4th.
LeBron James' team's going to be a 5th seed.
So
Like, that's doubting LeBron
I ain't
James.
doubting LeBron
Yeah, it
James.
is. It is.
That's down every single one of those pieces of garbage around him.
Well, he's always had that.
No.
I mean, kind of. Last year.
Last year he had Kevin Love. Kevin Love's underrated.
He is.
Kevin Love's a Hall of Famer.
Kevin Love will be the second best player in the Lakers.
Kevin Love is a Hall of Famer.
Maybe.
Easily.
I don't know about easy.
He's about a 10-time All-Star. He was averaging 22 and 15 for 5 years.
Yeah, but that team was horrible.
It doesn't matter. He's been All-NBA like 5 times. Is Dwight Howard? Yes.
Dwight Howard's a Hall of Famer.
We're looking it up. Or do we need statistics? No. Luke's looking up stuff on his own. Luke's having fun back there. He's occupied. He's like a little kid. Gotta let him go.
I don't know. I think we are doubting him, and I think he's going to surprise us again. But Ariza's going to be a good pickup for them if they can get him.
So what do you think they're going to finish?
I'm not ruling anything out. Seriously. I'm not ruling anything out. I would not be shocked anywhere from 2 to 7. I'm not ruling anything out. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But I refuse to doubt LeBron James. I can't do it. I'm not doing it anymore until he fails. I'm not doing it.
I'm saying 5th or 4th seed is reasonable and not doubting. If anything, that's an accomplishment that he led this team to that.
I know, but if he's the best player in basketball, shouldn't he be able to elevate his game to wherever he wants?
But elevating your game, whenever in the West you have 3 All-Star type teams and you're a one-man show.
Who's the second best team in the West?
Right now?
Yeah.
Is Memphis or something, ain't it? Or
Right now it's
LA?
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the Clippers.
And then Denver.
That's a 2-star team.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
The Thunder.
That's a 2-star team.
Yeah, you're right. And
Or
then-
maybe even 3 if you have Steven Adams.
Is that what you meant? I didn't think that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Denver is 3. The Clippers are 4. The Lakers are 5.
Which is completely
Are you
different.
saying, you can't see the Lakers being better than the Thunder?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
it might change up a little bit, and OKC drop to 7, and then Utah or something jump up to 2, and the Lakers stay at 5.
Who in the West can you see the Lakers not being better than? I think it's the Warriors. I think that's it.
That's it.
In my opinion, yes.
I could see them not being better than Denver. Denver's got a good team. Utah, if they get it going, maybe them.
Utah's 13-14 right now, 13th in the West.
Spurs are doing bad, but with DeMar's having a good year. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
dude.
50. That's a toss
The
up
West
between
is
them.
kind of like.
But still, Denver should be better
lot
than
of teams
the
are struggling.
Lakers.
I don't know.
They're a hustle team compared to LeBron.
I like Denver a lot. I
Yeah.
do like Denver a lot, but if you put them in a playoff series against the Lakers, I'm taking LeBron.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to, but
I mean, regular season wise, I don't know. I think he's going to shock us again somehow, some way. I think we're all going to be shocked.
Kevin Love stats. He's a 5-time All-Star, not 10, like I said. 2-time All-NBA second team, and then an NBA Most Improved Player. He averaged 20 and 15 one season, 26 and 13, 18 and 14, and then 26 and 13 all in his
really
career. Yeah,
But those are all on horrible teams.
that doesn't mean anything.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Chris Bosh averaged 22 and 10 on a bad team.
Zach LaVine averaged 23 on the Timberwolves a couple years
He
ago.
wasn't an All-Star and All-NBA guy.
You're right. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Good stats, bad team doesn't mean a lot.
So Dwight Howard's
Dwight
stats
Howard
mean
drug
nothing.
a team to the finals by himself.
That 1 year.
Yeah, the one
The
year.
1 year.
Yes, correct.
So you do it one time and it makes up for all the other years of shit?
Yeah.
That's baloney.
Dwight Howard?
Yes. I'm saying Dwight Howard's good, but so is Kevin Love.
Kevin Love never took anyone anywhere.
He almost took him to the playoffs and he was by himself. The West was good back
Dwight
then,
Howard
too.
took them to the finals.
In the East. East was
Okay.
weak. East was weak back
That's
then.
fine.
God, this
Don't
is-
compare him to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's one of the most dominant players of all time.
I like Dwight Howard, and
Just
I
fell
think
off
he's
quick.
better than Kevin Love. I think Kevin Love fell off quicker than Dwight Howard did.
I don't think Kevin Love's fallen off. I just think I like Kevin Love. I just don't. I don't know.
He gets 2 or 3 more All-Star things, and he's an NBA champion.
Yeah,
He's
correct.
Hall of Famer.
That's what puts him over the top is the championship. But he needed LeBron and Kyrie for that. He was the third best player on a championship team.
LeBron needed
I don't think-
Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. LeBron needed Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Yeah, you're right.
Does that drop off
He was the
LeBron?
best player on every one of those scenarios.
That's also true.
Yeah.
And
I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I don't know. People say LeBron always gets the credit. Well, LeBron normally always deserves the credit.
I don't know, that one. Yeah, when they won the title, Kyrie deserves credit. If anybody, he hit
You're
the
right, but
clutch ass
LeBron
shots.
was better in the series.
In the series, yeah, but whenever it
Well,
mattered,
yeah.
whenever it mattered, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was all right.
He put up like 40 the last 3 games. Him and Kyrie.
And Kyrie
both
hit the
did.
clutch shot,
Yeah.
which you can split that between the two.
Correct, yeah.
Which I'm
I
fine
agree
with.
that.
Well, damn it.
Well, people are always like, oh, Kevin Love always gets blamed and LeBron gets all the credit. It's
Well,
like,
Kevin
well,
Love usually gets hurt and doesn't perform.
it's like, well, LeBron normally deserves the credit. Like, it's not like we're just giving it to LeBron just because.
All I guess the last 5 or 3 or I guess 3, the last 3 or 4 final appearances from LeBron, he's been absolutely unbelievable, and you cannot even debate that. That's probably been the
In
best
all of the finals he's played in, he's been the best player except the Mavericks.
that first year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was like
with the Heat.
not even in the top 5 players in
No.
that series.
He
I
had-
don't know what happened, but
He averaged, or I think he had 6 points in one game. Or
that's
something
his.
like that.
That's the blemish on his.
That was it. But yeah, the last couple playoff LeBrons is absolutely unbelievable, and it's never been compared to any player I think in NBA history.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like I think he's gonna do it. Like I'm not.
He just doesn't look as motivated this year.
I think it's
with
changed
the
a little
defense
bit. He was kind of feeling them out. I think they've been picking it up. They're 7-3 in their last 10, so I think they're feeling it out.
I'm excited to see what he can do.
The first year he was on the Cavs, they were 20-20. At one point, they were 20-20. 40 games into the season, they were 500, and he went to the finals every year with the Cavs.
It's a different ball game though in the East.
I'm just saying. They're not going to the finals. I'm not saying that, but I won't be shocked if they meet the Warriors in the East Finals because he's LeBron. Luka, more Luka news. Goes on an 11-0 run by himself, beats the Rockets. I put the Suns aren't even scoring 10 points in the first quarter because
you got to be a prick.
yes, your boy Ayton isn't taking over games like Luka is. I was watching that last night too, and I was like, the dude is just doing like whatever he wants. On the last shot, he didn't play off the screen. He did get the screen. He got the screen to get a switch. He wanted Capella on him so he could take Capella one-on-one. This dude's a rookie, and he's like, yeah, put the game on my shoulders, and I'm going to do it.
He's good.
It's frightening.
We talked about it in the car in Chicago.
Yeah.
I said, Luka ain't fast. He's slow. Everything he does, it looks kind of slow to me, but it's smooth, and he executes every single move. Every single thing that he does is to get open just by a slither,
And-
just so he can get a shot, and he just makes it.
And he's smart, and he
makes
his
great
court vision
plays.
is insane.
Great plays. Don't worry. About 60 games into the season, I'm going to go back on my Ayton statement.
It's I'm just amazed at the way he's taken over games like he is, because like this is like the 5th time this year he's just won a game.
He's done amazing.
Like think about the dudes that you could send out there and just win a game for you.
Okay.
It's a short list.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's on that list yet.
No, he's
but
definitely not.
in a year or two,
Or 3.
it's going to be frightening. It's going to be frightening.
I hope he does good, because Dallas.
But he's already doing good.
I hope he does. I hope he does really good.
Bill Simmons thinks they should try to trade for somebody and make a playoff run so he could get playoff reps. Since they're not going to. Well, they're not going to be high.
Maybe, yeah.
They're not going to be high in the lottery. So
I mean, that'd probably have to revolve around DeAndre, trading him.
maybe they can't even trade him till. Actually, that's coming up. I think that's next week. December 15th is when all those guys can get traded.
That is next week.
So yeah, he's been awesome. Man, this doc is so messed up.
What the hell did you do to this thing? You got little clouds and money signs all over this damn thing.
The Jimmy versus Blake battle. That was fun to watch. Jimmy outscored Blake Griffin 38-31.
How about Blake Griffin this year?
That's the only reason I put this in here.
That dude, what the hell is he
Think
even
about
doing?
5 years ago. Could you see Blake Griffin doing this?
No, think about 2 years ago whenever we were writing him off.
Yeah, the dude is like he's like pulling up for 3.
He's
a lot.
He's got a good jumper.
And it's off the dribble, too. And you remember, like, when he first started shooting threes, it looked real weird. Like, he would jump, and then he would shoot what was coming on the way back down.
It didn't
just
look
looked
comfortable.
bizarre.
The first couple times we saw him take, like, an actual jump shot,
You're like,
you're like, I don't like that.
And now, like, he's dominating.
Honestly,
games.
in Detroit, he's probably the best player. I'd put him above Drummond right now.
Yeah, I don't even consider that. Yeah.
Oh,
He's the best player. He's awesome.
I think he's, especially this year.
He's been dynamic.
I think he's been one of the best players in the East.
Oh, man. Okay.
I am. I'm putting him up there.
Hold on. Wait.
He has
I'm
been.
protecting both of us here. Let's just slow down on Blake because he could just as easily slow down as he started.
Easily, but hey.
But I was just
as
amazed,
of right now.
I was just amazed in the way he's playing. It's just he's dribbling around. He's taking step back threes. He's dribbling into the lane, backing it out, and then taking the 3.
He's been playing smart.
He can still get to the rim. It's just I never thought I would see him play like this in my entire life.
I just honestly feel like every single time I look at the stat sheet, it's like, oh, Blake Griffin scored 30.
He doesn't even get posters anymore. Like that's
No.
what he made his bread on.
Hell, he's been swatted more than he's probably had posters this year.
Yeah. I'm skipping
Breaking
a lot of
the stage.
stuff because we're making a lot of good conversation here. I'm trying to get to the big stuff. So Matthew Dellavedova is traded back to the Cavs.
That's stupid. I don't care about that.
I think I put this in here because the Bucks got George Hill. I think that's a really good pickup
For them, yeah.
I think that's super under the radar. That's basically like having 2 Bledsoes.
Yeah.
It's like the same guy.
He's good on defense.
And
I always like,
He's going to be solid on offense. George Hill's a better shooter than Bledsoe.
playoff experience.
Yeah. I really like that pickup for them. The Cavs got Dellavedova, John Henson, and a first-round pick from Milwaukee. The Wizards got Sam Decker and swapped second-round picks with the Cavs, and the Bucks got George Hill, Jason Smith, and a second-round pick. So, honestly, the Cavs got a first-round pick. Sure, that's good for them.
All right, yeah.
Bucks picked up George Hill. Like we said, good move. And then Rudy Gobert got ejected less than 3 minutes into the game.
I didn't even see this. What the hell happened?
So he got called for a foul before a second ticked off the clock. He got called for a foul on the opening tip, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, if we start calling fouls on the opening tip, players aren't even going to jump. And then he got called for another foul where Harden flopped in the lane. It was a call that's made all the time. It was just the fact that it was his second foul at 9:30 of the first quarter. So they obviously have to take him out. So they take him out, and he slaps like a water bottle and like the powder off the scoring table, and he was yelling at the refs, and then they ejected him.
Jeez.
You can't call guys for fouls on the opening tip.
No, and the NBA the past couple seasons.
The opening tip literally is irrelevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's stupid.
It doesn't matter.
It's stupid. Honestly, they need to just
Like I said,
have somebody start with a ball and a coin
Exactly.
toss or something. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. And if you start calling fouls like that, people aren't even going to jump. So you're
Yeah.
going to have to take the tip out. It's just basically a courtesy at this point. Like, I don't know. So that was kind of ridiculous. Which, like, there's a lot of contact on the tip. And
Yeah.
that's what there was. And they called him for a foul.
That's
And it
the
wasn't
dumbest thing I've ever
It
heard.
wasn't even the guy that was throwing the ball up. It was the dude on the sideline. He called the foul.
I feel like the NBA the past like 2 or 3 seasons has really gotten soft with their calling. The NBA, the player and referee relations has been horrible because the calls have been shit. I mean, you see some of these games, you're like, okay, that
Yeah.
wasn't even a foul. He barely even touched him.
It hasn't
That's
been
that guy's.
as bad this year as it was last year.
Last year was so bad.
Last year
I
it
thought
was
players.
bad.
I thought players were going to beat the hell out of referees every single game.
I think when the game.
And trust me, NBA players are petty, and you know.
yeah, for
you
sure.
know, yeah,
Both
but
sides are at fault.
yeah, but I mean, the referees aren't any better or weren't any better last year, and this year you can't call a foul on the opening
Yeah,
tip.
it's
Are you kidding me?
ridiculous. Yeah. And I think it will get worse as the games get bigger.
Yeah.
Because that's when it was bad last year. It's like in the playoffs and towards the end of the season, it was pretty bad. But yeah, so that I just thought that was interesting. And then Boogie is on his way to the G League. He's going
Good
to
stuff.
practice. I don't think he's going to play games for them, but he's going to practice with their G League team. He's going to get in some scrimmages, so we might get to see DeMarcus Cousins play with the Warriors here in the next month.
Am I one of the few people that are excited for this?
I'm pumped. I wanna see how it
Everybody
works.
else hates it.
I like DeMarcus Cousins.
I like
the way he
DeMarcus
plays.
Cousins too. I like NBA basketball, and I think this team's going to be interesting and fun to watch.
Yeah, and it makes the Warriors interesting again.
Yeah.
Instead of just the pure dominance. I mean,
What if they do worse with him?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think that'd be cool.
That's headline central right there.
Right. Can they be beaten in the finals? And then last but not least, LeBron versus Wade. We're recording this on a Monday, like I said. It's their final matchup tonight,
Okay,
unless they meet in the finals.
that's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
What is your favorite LeBron and Wade memory?
Well, I dislike both of these players.
You like Wade? Why don't you like Wade?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I like Wade. I dislike LeBron, but it has to be that freaking alley-oop picture that they got together.
That's the thing.
I think that's the best picture of all time.
See, that went viral a couple weeks ago because it was like the anniversary of the play. It wasn't an alley oop.
It wasn't?
No.
What was it?
It was like a bounce pass in the lane, and then Wade just ran by and went like this while LeBron jammed it. It wasn't an alley oop
Well, okay.
because that's what everybody thought.
Okay, then the bounce pass. That
Yeah.
was really cool. Also, that full court Hail Mary alley-oop.
All of those.
God.
They did it multiple times.
That was so, that
That's
was
just
so
like,
sick.
what's happening?
I don't care what anybody says. That team was before the time. Oh, God. The first 3-star team. Easily.
I mean, the Celts.
The Celts weren't that. The Celts
not
weren't
to that
3
scale,
players,
but they got 3 stars and put them together.
3 aging stars.
Yeah.
They weren't.
I mean, it
That's
still counts.
okay. So you're going to count Bynum, Kobe, and Gasol as a big 3 then too? That's the same damn thing.
No, it's not.
I think
They were
that's
all
easily
Lakers.
just as good as
They were all
Kevin
Lakers.
Garnett and
What do you
Paul
mean?
Pierce and all them.
Okay, that's
They
fine.
won an NBA
If
final
you're
like
talking about
that.
the best 3, then yeah, I would agree with you that they're the best 3, but they're
Well,
not the first.
I honestly, I don't
People
know.
joined up all the time.
I still think those 3 in their prime was something that we've never seen before. And it was absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and it was awesome to watch night in and night out. That 2012 LeBron year he shot like 65%.
That's when LeBron became freaking LeBron.
That was his best year, and well, maybe
That was
LeBron's.
that was
I don't
one of the
know.
few times I actually enjoyed watching LeBron James play.
Either these probably past 2 years before the Lakers year, or that year was the best LeBron has ever played. And
Absolutely insane. He was such God.
yeah, you think
Amazing
he's
player.
unstoppable, Like I don't know,
But
He's
Dwayne
always
Wade's good too.
Flash. But mine would be they had this ever the Christmas jerseys were real wonky.
You just turn us off, Luke?
No, I'm just
He
restarting.
restarted it.
Oh.
He threw. I remember I was watching it at my uncle's house because we're always at my uncle's on Christmas morning, and I was the only one watching basketball because it was just on, and everybody else was talking, and I see them, and the sun wasn't on the game, and Wade like throws up this pass behind his head, and LeBron grabs it with one hand and smashes it down, and I like almost did a backflip on the couch, and everybody was like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I was like, "Did you see that?" They're like, "Yeah, we don't care." So that's my favorite. You got any final thoughts?
Yeah. Just get ready for the Chicago content. Got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff.
Oh, Luke's shaking over there. He's like, "Shit."
Looks like shit, yeah. Get ready for the Chicago content that I'm going to release 2 months from now. But yeah, I had a great time.
My final thought is Steph Curry said the moon landing was fake.
Oh my God! I was surprised you didn't put that.
And
in.
my final thought is I am all for NBA player conspiracy theories.
That's
We
dumb
didn't
as
land
hell.
on the moon.
Oh
The
my!
Earth is flat. I don't know what's next,
You know
but
what?
I'm for it.
I'm all for NBA players coming straight out of high school, but if they keep saying this stupid shit, I think they need to
He
go
went to college.
They need to go to grad school at this point
Steph
because
Curry went to 2 years of college.
we should have went to 8 at this point. God, it's dumb as hell.
Pro NBA conspiracy theories. All right, spread the word.
Spread it.